Hello, hello. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. So, who is in chat right now? I have how many viewers? I have 2 viewers. Hello. So, Justin, Sheet, and Plume? Welcome, welcome. So, some minor updates. What's been happening to me today? Let me just real quick. It rained again. And the issue with the rain is my house is kind of a bowl. So if this is my house, my driveway is like this because we live on the side of a hill and the street just happens to be above where my house is. So like if this is the street, my house is over here. And the issue is we have a taller house over here. And their foundation is higher than ours. So all the water ends up cooling over here. Mostly seeping up from the cracks in our house. It's rather unfortunate. Okay, still only 2 viewers right now, even after... How long have I been streaming? Even after 6 minutes, so... I'm wondering if I should wait a little bit longer, or if I should just start. Generally speaking, I don't really have that many viewers during Wednesdays for some reason. Well, not really that. It's more that... Your favorite game? Yeah, Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. It's great, isn't it? I have DVR turned off, right? Yeah. Yeah, it should just be 5 seconds. But yeah, I'm starting Scarlet Weather Rhapsody now. Touhou Combat. Very clean. Okay. Let's start recording the first... what is it called? The first character for drawing every Scarlet Weather Rhapsody character. It's Reimu. As is tradition for these things, I think the only game where Reimu will not be the first character I draw is Touhou 8. I think the first character I drew in Touhou 8 was Alice. That was amusing. Anyway, let us begin drawing Reimu. Which pose is she going to use? Like, this is the pose I ended up using for... What is it called? Immaterial and Missing Power. Because she looked so happy. But this pose... I think this pose works the best. Oh man, I wish I could turn off the crowns. It's so the bright colors is really distracting. There is a reason I stream on YouTube and not Twitch. The bright colors is one of them. Don't like emotes. I don't like bright colors in chat. Okay, anyway. Gohei around a little bit over torso length. I don't know how, but I fully forgot that you streamed today. It doesn't really help that I was late in scheduling the stream yesterday. I was dealing with a little bit of flooding. Anyway, let's begin. Okay, I'm gonna mix this one and this one. Okay, no, her pose is relatively straight there. There's not that much of a bend. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Shnish. And of course, now that I've drawn the body, the head is too small. I'll fix that later. The tilt of the head and the wink is very... is fitting. It fits Reimu's personality, but it feels rare enough to be... It feels rare enough to be notable. And of course, I made the head too big again. Let's make that smaller. And also, the placement of the neck is wrong. Okay, the elbow is too close to the body there. Maybe not in this direction, now that I'm looking at it. How big is this Gohei again? Yep, it's from head to knees. From tip of the head to the top of the knees. I think this is the start of a... This is the point where Gohei inflation actually becomes notable. Like, I still remember the Gohei from drawing every... What was it? I'm drawing every embodiment of Scarlet level character. Look at how stubby that is. I'm wondering now how I'm going to do this pose, or if I just do the pose that she did in do the actual pose that she was doing, the hands behind her pose. Reimu's Gohei will be longer than the Burj Khalifa one day. I mean, her Gohei in Touhou 20 is literally the length of a halberd or a pike. Like a historical halberd or historical pike. Extremely long. Okay, I kinda don't like the size of the head in proportion to the rest of the body now. Let me make some edits real quick. And I'm gonna have to make the hand smaller as well. I'll figure out the hands later. At one point, Reimu needs a new Gohei because the old one became longer than Gensokyo itself. You like Breaking Bad, the American TV show? Yes, the American TV show. I feel like the hand is still an issue. Maybe... Okay, what if... So, I want the hand on the mouth like this. How do I make it so the thumb, like the angle looks good? I'm gonna stand in front of the mirror for a bit. Okay, so the thumb will not be visible. Gotcha. The solution is to make the thumb not visible. Genius. Reimu looking kind of fabulous. One leg looks bigger than the other. Yeah. That's true. Or rather, one leg looks longer than the other, which is an issue. I swear I could do this. She's just built different. Technically, it is possible for humans to have legs with different length. Just usually fictional characters don't. There we go. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into the legs. They're not even going to be visible. She's gonna be wearing a skirt long enough that her legs won't be visible. The shoes would usually balance the difference out. Would they? Would they? In some minor cases. Yeah, that's not even gonna be visible in the full artwork. Oh boy. Anyway, second layer. Reimu has a full hime cut in this one. Her head's gonna be a little bit taller than the sketch. She has really big hair in this one. Big hair, but short hair. Reimu. How big is the ribbon in this one? Relatively small, all things considered. I'm used to Reimu ribbons being quite big in comparison to the rest of her head. Long... Okay, down... How far down is that? Around this? How big? Okay. I was about right, and there are only frills on the bottom instead of both top and bottom. And this right side is too short. Actually, this should probably curve inward because of the hand. And red. Her color is red in this one, not white. And the tie is almost going to be completely hidden by her arm. Okay. Reimu has it in this one as well. For whatever reason, her shirt is like this. Which is a design choice, I will admit. This is the second time she's had a shirt like this. The other time was also from this artist. Does a 90s anime count as classic? Like, technically a 90s anime are over 20 years old by this point, but like, do they count? Yeah, they count. Okay then. Do you think that works? My favorite anime from what era? Are we talking like 20 years ago? Like are we talking like 90s, 80s, or whatever? Uh, Favorite 90s anime? Trying to think. I didn't watch that many anime from the 90s. I'm ending up thinking of anime from the 80s instead. This is unfortunate. Let me see. Favorite 90s anime. I could just go the easy route and say my favorite 90s anime was Ava. Like that is in fact the easy route. Just say my favorite 90s anime is Evangelion. Like it wouldn't even necessarily be wrong. Favorite anime from any year? Shunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai. That is my favorite anime from any year. I believe I said that in the previous stream. Chunibyo Demokoi Gashitai or Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. I talked about it in the previous stream. Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions or Chunibyo Demokoi Gashitai. Chunibyo Demokoi Gashitai. Yeah, it's this one. I believe I said so in a previous stream. I think quite literally the previous stream. And Reimu does, yeah, it has the ribbons. I think my favorite anime would be Mob Psycho. I don't like the main protagonist of Hunter x Hunter. Now, does Reimu's skirt? Yeah, Reimu's skirt has... Reimu's skirt has the dotted line. Well, not dotted line, dashed line. This is fascinating. Alright. This one's only gonna have simple lighting, since I'm drawing 3 characters in the stream. Simple lighting, simple colors. It's gonna be fairly similar to what I did in Immaterial and Missing Power. Although in Immaterial and Missing Power, I basically just doodled Reimu and Marisa in that one. Of course, I didn't doodle Sakuya. She got a full artwork treatment because I'm biased that way, but you know. I think I still... Yeah. So... Immaterial and Missing Power. I realized that this artwork of Reimu from Immaterial is also in Immaterial and Missing Power. I think they just reused the sprites from it. Oh well. This is still really funny though. She looks so happy. And of course, hand on hip. Sakuya. Didn't know that one school anime where the whole school is obsessing over one character and he got murdered for it. There are many anime like that. There are many anime like that, Fenrir. You're gonna have to be more specific. Oh, School Days. Yeah, I'm aware of School Days. It's the source of the nice boat meme. Because they couldn't air some of the episodes, or at least show some of the more graphic scenes of some episodes. So when those episodes were supposed to air, or when those scenes were supposed to show, they instead showed a picture of a boat, like videos of a river, and there's like a boat going through it, and fans at the time were just commented "nice boat." Okay, ribbon is fairly low detail. This is fine. Maybe not that fine. There we go. To be honest, dude deserves what he gets for playing with the girls' hearts, but at the same time, he doesn't really deserve that much. Reimu Hakurei. Indeed, Reimu. Honestly, these portrait sprites are excellent Reimu sprites. She's so expressive in them. Well, no, not really. She mostly has a fairly neutral face. It's just that when she does show expression, her expression is just like really infectious. Look at this. Look at this. And then, of course, we have neutral Reimu and grumpy Reimu. Such excellent Reimu faces. Reimu's got a Reimu's got a poker face in that game. Yeah. Well, Reimu's mostly has a poker face, but when she emotes hard. It's really cute. Fenrir says, "How do I feel? I feel like I'm attracted to her, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not. It's weird." That's every single Touhou character towards Reimu. It's even the characters who ostensibly hate Reimu also kind of love her. Oh yeah, most of the characters, most Touhou characters are like, quote unquote bad guys that Reimu beats up, and after Reimu beats them up, they're like, "Wow, Reimu's cool." It's really funny. Can someone beat up your insomnia, please and thank you? I don't know if Reimu can do that. Welcome to the stream, Nissa. As you can see, I'm drawing Reimu again. One of the few characters you are aware of from Touhou, I believe. Behold, Jane Touhou. The equivalent of John, the female equivalent of a John Touhou. Never make anime villain characters meet the DC villain characters. They would get destroyed. To be fair, you're talking about comic book villains. They're like if the villain is old enough, if the villain is old enough, there is a comic where they destroy the world. If the villain is old enough, there's a comic where they destroy the world. There's a comic where they beat everyone. And they need the combined might of multiple superheroes to defeat. I think it's Samia is only the person themselves can beat. Yeah. Welcome back, Plume. I'm gonna go back to finding my nemesis. Trying to get some sleep. Good night, Nissa. Good luck. Literally, if they meet Cosmic Armor Superman in the Darkest Night, they would get destroyed. They... I don't doubt it. Fairly likely. Like, until fairly recently, Touhou isn't really... the authors... the stories told by Touhou isn't really that geared towards combat. Like, the closest... Like, they specifically made a combat... they specifically made a magic system where nobody needs to die. It's always about skill and finesse over raw brute strength. Make the prettiest. Who can make the prettiest pattern that's the hardest to dodge, and all that. It's not really about pure strength. Can Ronaldo solo Superman? Are you talking about the football player who was put in a fighting game? Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, the rapist. Man. Can a superhero come and get rid of the two flies living in my room? The what now? Yeah, there's like credible allegations against this person, against what was their name? Cristiano Ronaldo, the football player. However, they still got put into a fighting game because the studio making that fighting game got bought out by got bought out by some Iranian esports organization. Wait, no, Arabian. Why did I say Iranian? Oops. Question: Messi or Ronaldo? I don't remember. I just know that one of them. Like, I just know that football player. I just know that a football player got put into a fighting game, and people are like up in arms about it because the guy has credible allegations of him being a rapist. Hello, Tippy. Rather unfortunate time to get a rather unfortunate time to walk into the chat. We were talking about characters. We were talking about superheroes, and then superheroes fighting other superheroes, and then we got someone mentioned a football player who got put into a fighting game of all things, and I talked about how that football player has allegations against them. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really surprised when a famous person turns out to be a rapist. Maybe some of the more naive fans are surprised, but at this point it happens so often that it's no longer news. Or at least it should still be news, but it's no longer news. I wish I knew about basketball. As someone who lives in the Philippines, not knowing basketball is considered quite a big social faux pas, but I just can't be. I just can't be bothered. I don't care that it's almost 3 in the morning. To be fair, drawing in the middle of the night is surprisingly productive. Like it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to do consistently, but if you find yourself awake in the middle of the night and you want to do something other than just pace around futilely, then drawing, you can get a lot done by using that time to draw. It's not always the best. You don't always do your best drawing while in the dead of night while you're failing to go to sleep, but hey, it's better than just not doing nothing. Barry Allen is not fastest, although clearly speed is like 10 picosecond. What? Wally West? Barry Allen. Oh, The Flash. Gotcha. Guess what, Red? What? Need to take a drink real quick. My birthday was a few days ago. Obviously, your birthday would be a few years ago. You have one every year. Anyway, your birthday was a few days ago. I'm finally 14. My goodness. It's always wild to me to learn that teenagers are watching me. I didn't really expect to have appeal to teenagers and stuff. To be honest, I often want to do something like drawing, but sadly, I have to share a room, so I always think 3 times about it. Death is faster than Wally West. What's the E for? Schnee, what's the E for? E. Rated E for everyone. Oh my goodness. Her entire torso is just going to be completely blocked by the sleeve. What have I done? Oh well. E equals, oh my goodness. E equals mc squared. E equals m times velocity squared. It's to show the value of the number e. You went you went for higher order maths and I just went for physics. Okay. You are smart, Shanice. Memorizing a lot of the time for formulas like this, you just memorize the number. At least that's the case in physics. I don't know about higher order maths, though. A super tiny bit over the average. Yeah. And think about how I was going to say something and then I realized it would have been insulting to say it, so I'm not going to say it. Apologies. You're not going to hear it from me, so but I'm going to apologize anyway. What is a picosecond? It's a really small fraction of a second. Let me just real quick. Like, you have Google on your side. Picosecond. What is a picosecond? E to the negative 12 seconds. Or one. Okay, million, billion, trillion. 1/1 trillionth of a second. We're talking about math now. It happens sometimes. It is an unfortunate reality that sometimes the streamer will have to do math. Oh, Pico is also a SI unit. I forgot what SI means. I knew what it meant. I knew what it means before. I just don't remember. Shoot. You are learning very much, are you now? Me googling something is leading to you learning? Maybe these streams are worth something after all. Other than entertainment value. Other than dubious entertainment value, to be honest. Basically, something like picogram would be like 1 times 10 to the negative 12th. How much numbers do you think is a sextillion? Well, million is million is 6 zeros, billion is 9 zeros. Billion is 9 zeros. Trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, septillion. 21 zeros at the end of it. That's a really large number, and the human mind isn't really built to. The human mind isn't really built to think about numbers that big. Okay. The striped line is not proportional at all, but I don't think my viewers will notice. Other than the people on the stream who heard me say that the striped line is not proportional. Let's see. Can you give me more context? What is Hyperhaven? Person speeds will contribute to this. I'll give you a name directly, put the name in a different language. What? Something still feels wrong about this. Is it because is the Gohei too thick? No, the Gohei is pretty thick in this game. Maybe a little too thick. Like, it's not just a stick. It looks like the kind of stick you used to actually whack people with. It's we don't have artwork of what the tip of the Gohei looks like. So I'm gonna take a look at the sprites. Okay, it doesn't have the tassels kind of just appear at the tip of the Gohei, so I don't have to draw actual tassels wrapped around the tip of the Gohei. Okay, how many... Okay, there are two of them. There are two tassels. I'm calling them tassels, but I don't think that's what they actually are. It's not a different language, it's in English, and you will understand. It is not a person. Huh. I'm also confused, so I'm just gonna ignore him. Like, ideally, I would ask some clarifying questions. But I don't even know what the context for Fenrir asking that is, so... Ah, it's a DC Comics thing. Gotcha. Yeah, most of us are not comic book nerds. And even then, like, the comics we're into are not usually a very small subset of a type of comic. It's literally Chinese mega. What? Chinese manga. Friendly reminder that that comics manga is literally just the Japanese word for comics. Wild that you expect that we know Chinese manga. People who are widely learned in things vastly overestimate the knowledge of other people. Like every time we talk about Touhou, we expect the other person to know about what the other person is talking about when it comes to Touhou. Because we're all fans of Touhou, but most people don't know jack shit about Touhou. They know Bad Apple, they know Memories of Phantasm. They know Luna Nights, they know Mistia Izakaya. Oh, they're a branch of DC Comics for Japan and China. I am unfamiliar with them. Excellent. Lines, Reimu. Okay. Let's finish this quickly because I suddenly realize I need to use the restroom real quick. Nice dog. It's not my dog, unfortunately. I don't even know what the neighbor's dog looks like, to be honest. Do you like comics? Some of the styles are based off of comics. Some manga styles are based off of comics, I assume is what you meant. I think comics are cool, but I am so I did not. Comics were too expensive. Comics were too expensive and were relatively more difficult to find. were relatively more difficult to find where I live, so I didn't grow up reading them. So I don't really have the... What is the word for it? I don't have the literacy, I suppose, to be able to quickly understand the visual language of comics. So most of the time when I do read comics, like Western comics, I end up feeling a little lost, not being able to understand what's going on because I don't know I don't know how I'm supposed... I don't know an efficient way to read them. I guess is the right way to say it. Like, panels in Japanese manga are arranged in a very slightly different way from panels in Western comics, and those differences are sometimes great enough that I end up being confused by Western comics where an equivalent manga I am not. You can actually read comics online. There are apps specifically for that purpose if you can't afford it. Well, I mean, that's also the case for manga. It's just that I grew up with knowledge of how to do that, and I did not grow up with knowledge of how to do the thing with comics, so I ended up just not bothering, which is kind of a shame, but also I'm not that sad about it. Believe this, Reimu. Yeah, this is a very bright Reimu. To be honest, I'm so stupid that I dropped out of school. Can barely read anything and spell anything. But I can actually read to help me learn the job at least. I'm focusing too hard on the face of my drawing. Are you now? Well, the face is quite important, but you also need to learn how to draw the body. Man, that Mr. Bean episode. The face? Yes, the face. The body. The body. The body. Oh my goodness. Okay, do I start the white parts? I'll wait on the white parts. The white parts can be I'll just cover this base layer with white, and that can be the white parts. So, Reimu's hair, is it black in this game? Yes, it's black, or in my case, very dark blue. I'm great at drawing a man's body, but a woman's body, it's kind of hard for me. I only learn from other artists, so I only know how to draw them attractive. Yeah. That is a bit of an issue sometimes, where the only thing you can draw is a conventionally attractive person. So you can't draw, like... You can't draw a normal person. Everyone ends up looking like supermodels or bodybuilders. That tends to be an issue for me too. I do know how to draw fat people. Like, I did learn how to do that, but I don't usually practice it because I draw anime characters, and anime characters are almost always just, you know, supermodels. You're no good at drawing men? Are you able to draw women who are muscular? It's not that dissimilar. Like, it's still a human body, you know? Some anime have fat people in them, but you rarely see them in good anime anymore. I mean, you still see them in good anime, it's just that they're not popular anime. They're either not popular anime or they're not realistic looking. Like, I wouldn't say any of the fat people in One Piece are realistic, for example. Like, most of the fat people in One Piece are like caricatures of fat people, for example. Unrealistic One Piece women. It's not just that the One Piece women are unrealistic. It's more that most characters in One Piece are unrealistic, and the vaguely humanoid-looking One Piece characters have the most. The vaguely humanoid One Piece characters have the most uncanny valley feeling. Like, you probably wouldn't mind if the character was like a fish person. If the character was a fish person and had like an unrealistic humanoid body. But if it's like just a dude, that's what it's. If it's just a dude and they have like how do you say, massive honkers, absurdly unrealistic honkers, maybe that can end up souring people's opinion. I like the old version of Big Mama. Bring her back, the one with big nose and big body. Not work. The new one doesn't work for me at all. Okay, is there anywhere else that I need to add white? Other than white, rather. Okay, her hair seems to... Her eyes are blue in this game. Blue eyes Reimu. Alright. Time to add the white parts. That is to say, the very light blue parts. Easy. Okay. And shadows should be simple. Simple cell shading where it's just the dark blue. Although the black parts should be... It's just gonna be dark blue. The black parts of her hair are going to have full blackness, and her skin is going to be more purplish. More reddish purplish. I prefer the younger version of Big Mom. Have you seen her? In her 20s, she was gorgeous. Just... Have you seen young Stussy in One Piece? I have not. I don't watch One Piece. I just follow enough people who talk about One Piece that I'm peripherally familiar with it. Reminds me, the giant change-up rock in One Piece turns out to be... Boy is going to be Luffy's pirate ship. Probably not known as of yet, but probably. I have no idea what you're talking about, but sounds fun. Your devil fruits more powerful than some pirates on Luffy's ship. Intriguing. I look forward to when One Piece anime onlys get to watch it then. I imagine my social media dashboard will my social media timeline will look quite interesting when those episodes come out in a few years, assumedly. Finding the will to live. Such a lovely song. It's probably a few decades, but who knows? 2 years. It'll probably take 2 years at best. Yeah, you never know. It's not likely though. If I'm still on social media and still following One Piece fans, when that chapter eventually comes in, I don't know if I'm still going to remember you, Fenrir. I might, but I'm not sure. Oh, you're doing it wrong, my friend. It's like this. What? The One Piece is real. Just saying, are you saying you would forget about me? I'm saying that I would forget about most people. It's an unfortunate thing about me. Like most of the time, unless I'm talking to them every day, I basically just forget that they exist. It's why I had to type in a notepad document that you were Jamaican, because I would have forgotten. People, dream! It never ends. It's supposed to be black. Oh no, it started raining. You can get higher. Yeah, I'm not invested enough into One Piece to try that hard. Like, you heard what I said. I don't actually watch the show. I don't watch the show, I don't read the chapters. I just passively engage with the people I follow on social media. So hi from Kanye West. Okay. Kanye West, is it he the Nazi? The Nazi? Kanye West, the black neo-Nazi dude. I swear, I am so out of it when it comes to I'm so out of it when it comes to pop culture. Like, I know some, there are things that I know of, but most of the time I'm just like, isn't he that guy who did that thing? And sometimes people will say, yes, you're correct, or sometimes people will say, no, that's wrong. You're thinking of someone else. I'm 2 for 2 on this stream, at least, where I correctly identified Ronaldo. Pop culture? Just look at it a few times, and mainly just in my small cosmos. You're lucky we did bring out the Brazilian brain rot. Brazilian funk troll face. Flandre Scarlet isn't here because it's a Wednesday and he probably has school right now, but we the two of us could probably make some Filipino brain rot that no one in chat would have understood. To be honest, the one I found the best is the crocodile one. The funk one for that one it's vibe worthy. Excuse me. Okay. After this, I'm taking after this character, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna start drawing Marisa. Okay. Oh, the arms. I don't know if my mic picked that up, but there was a very loud car horn that blared outside my window. I don't think my mic picked it up though. Did I tell you how the date with the femboy went? No, you did not. I believe you were going... I believe you said you were going to tell us how the date went, but then I got sick and I didn't stream for 2 weeks. So how did it go? It went perfectly well? That's surprising. Most first dates are kind of disasters. It went perfectly well, but there's always a but. You don't think you're compatible? Yeah. Honestly, that's the best case scenario for a date. That's the best case scenario for a date, where you don't end up dating further afterwards. Like, the date goes well, but you don't think you're compatible. Best case scenario. There are much worse things than that. Okay, what did he say? Oh boy. I was all that I needed until recently, but I want a man. Didn't you say you had a significant other who was a woman? Are you sure? Or was I thinking of someone else? I never said such a thing. Okay, I might be thinking of someone else then. He said that he wants to try again. In the first date, he cuddled up to me and said it's... My country, some men see this and literally wants to pull the blicky on me. I don't understand what that means. He once loved the man, but he wasn't loved back. The blicky means the gun. Oh. Oh, if they see someone with a man, they just kill them. If they see a man with another man, they just kill them. That sounds... that gets a yikes from me, dog. Sometimes at night they can't even be seen. Finding to date men is hard because most men don't want to date other men. Ain't that the truth, my boy? But even worse is most of the men who are into men, who I would also be into, are not into men who look like me. At least in the Philippines. I wouldn't know about other countries. Red, I went through learning the muscles of the arms and legs, and just can't get myself to learn the muscles of the torso. How would you tackle that problem? The thing about the muscles on the torso is that the torso is made of a rib cage, and all of the muscles are attached to the rib cage, which is the biggest issue for me. Like, all of the muscle is attached to the rib cage and the bones that are near the rib cage. So it's like, yeah. So like, so the pectorals are like this. So if the pectorals are like this, there's like, there's stuff like that. It's actually learning how all of these muscles connect to each other is like these are multiple groups of muscles that are overlapping each other. It's fairly difficult. I'm not entirely sure how to help you with that. It'll make your survival rate go up to 10 to 12%. stay at a fancy hotel away from Jamaican towns. Whew. Culturally in the Philippines, it's still pretty bad, but like there are enough subcultures here that are openly accepting of men who like other men, but it's just, you also have to keep in mind that the Philippines is also like 90% Catholic, so if you're gonna end up with a man, you're probably also going to end up with someone with Catholic guilt. With the Catholic guilt of being into other men. It's a thing. I might just somehow learn the torso in pieces just so I don't have to learn it all in one go. Hey, whatever helps you learn better. If learning it all in one go is too much of an issue for you, by all means, figure out how to make it work for you. Figure out another way to make it work for you. Hello, Orange Stream. Welcome to the stream. I am drawing Reimu from Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. I'm finally outlining your drawing. You're finally outlining your drawing. Congratulations. Okay. Should I also change the color of the shadows for the red parts of her clothes? Nah, it's fine. Pain. Okay. Okay, the blue of her eyes should be more blue. And delete the shadow. There we go. There's Scarlet Weather Rhapsody Reimu. Let's see here. Should I try again? Take my shot? Try to be friends with benefits? I'm not giving you advice on this, Fenrir. Because you're the one who said being into other men would get you killed. So you make that choice for yourself. Okay. Reimu Hakurei for Scarlet Weather Rhapsody is done. Let us stop the recording and I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I have returned. Let me edit my to-do list. Reimu's done. Okay. Let's see, what is happening in chat? The overlapping part is some I have most difficulty with. Can you realize I didn't say 100% right? You're cooked if you ever come out of the fancy hotel. Should I try? That your cron dog? What? Corn dog? This is before Tenshi became a foodie. I'm actually in this game, but without your corn dog. Ah, gotcha. My cat seems to really like you. She ran to me, and I stare. She stares while watching. Are you sure that cat isn't a reincarnation of some sort? I have more survival skills in my own country, so I know how it works. Oh no, my cat! Your cats ran away. Alas. Take a drink. Take another sip. Put that artist glove back on. And she's back. Is it because of my voice? Is my voice the thing that's getting to her? Who knows? 250723. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Marisa. Okay. Starting work on Marisa Kirisame. Where is... I'm done with this, so move on to Marisa. Let's see. I already drew this pose. I'm not gonna draw it again. Ooh, the hurt pose has her... the hurt pose has her taking off her hat. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the hurt pose, but she's gonna have regular clothing. Not, she's gonna have regular clothing instead of, ripped clothing. Red is a cat magnet? Am I now? It is true that most of the cats that my family takes care of really like me for some reason, even though I don't feed them. Okay, I need to take a look. That is really funny that she holds her hat like that. Be grateful that you're not a chick magnet. He's trying to lay on the laptop. Yeah. Depending on how hot your laptop is, it's how cold it is and how hot your laptop is. They probably like the heat from it. Don't be a chick magnet, or else chickens will come after you. We're talking literal chickens. Yeah, I don't particularly want to attract chickens either. Although, if for example I'm like running a business of some sort where the goal of the business is to sell chickens, is to breed and sell chickens, or sell the eggs that hens lay, then who knows? Okay, maybe I'm starting... Maybe I started with the hat. I was too enthusiastic about starting with the hat. If you go outside and open your hands wide, the chickens will... Chickens will fly to you immediately. That doesn't... It depends on the type of chicken. I don't really have that relationship with chickens, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on people's outlook. When chickens see me, they see me as a threat. They don't run towards me, they run away from me. Yeah, let's not use a circle. This is the... Let's make it a box. And by making it a box, I accidentally made her head too small. This is Marisa we're talking about. She's supposed to be short. Let's give her the proportions of a short person. Do you believe me when I say I attract both bad and good dogs? I would. I have several dogs that like me, but 10 of them that hate me to the core, and I didn't do anything to them. It's possible that all of the dogs that like you, those dogs also hate. The dogs that... it's possible that all of the dogs that hate you also hate all of the dogs that like you, and you smell like the dogs that like you. Like, that is a distinct possibility. And of course, give Marisa the big butt. Especially in this game. Especially in these fighting games where Marisa literally has an attack where she hip checks you using her butt. I love the fact that one of her attacks is hip checking you. All the dogs I have that likes me are female dogs and one male dog. Huh. All of the oh yeah, that explains things. If you smell like a smell like a if you smell like a female of the species, then they're going to think that either you're a competitor to them or you are a female yourself. That makes sense to me. I guess I'm gonna sleep now. Good night, Tin Sheet. We both There are 15 just a reminder, Tenshi, there are 15 characters in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. We're not getting to Tenshi until the final one, which will be it'll at least be 6 more streams after this one. My cat is very upset at me because I'm going to work and I'm bringing the stream with me. Alas. Good night, Tenshi. Regarding your cat, are you sure it's the stream and not the laptop? I feel like it's more they're attracted to the heat of the laptop than the stream. Yeah. Alternatively, they want you to pay attention to them, which is why pay attention to them instead of the laptop. If you find somewhere where the temperature is good, you'll go there. Yeah, same. Well, not necessarily. Like, it's fairly cold and humid. Well, I say cold, but it's like 26 Celsius. But it's fairly cold and humid in my house right now, and there is legit nowhere in this house that's comfortable. It's rather unfortunate. I'm just gonna put headphones on so she can't hear you. She's still gonna be able to hear me. Headphones are not gonna stop a cat from being able to hear what's in your headphones. But I can find comfort anywhere. You can sleep on the road, sleep on the floor. It's relatively easy for me to find comfort too. I just need it to be dry, and there's nowhere in this house that's dry right now. The monsoon season has not been kind to me. Okay, Marisa. Oh yeah, the devastating rain tragedy. Sleep while sitting up. Sorry for your losses. Your bed is wet. You're driving, so I'm gonna drive now, so I won't be able to talk. Take your time. Not gonna lie, this is actually pretty charming. Marisa with the crumpled hat. I like it. I'm gonna have fun with this one. Okay, the shirt is relatively loose. Big bow. The skirt is large. And with no pattern. Excellent. Okay, it seems that Marisa in this game does not have her braid. Getting kind of tired as well. I'll leave my phone on auto clicker for Flashpoint in Roblox. See you, Red. I'll tell you how the second date goes if it ever happens. Have a good rest. I'm still here and it's 4 in the morning. I know that feeling, my friend. Okay, Marisa's going to be very slightly less detailed than Reimu, because she's going to be a 10 pixel. Her final artwork is going to be use a 10 pixel brush. I don't want her nose to be that big. Let me take a quick drink. Okay. Guess who just got yelled at by some old woman for having one headphone in at work? What is your work, Orange Cream? Either way, sounds really bad. That's... You okay, my friend? is probably the most disheveled Marisa I've drawn for one of these. I'm a librarian. It wasn't my fault. I work in a teen area. I asked her if she needed help and she yelled at me because I was disrespectful. Yelling in the library? The heck? Talk. And she says you're disrespectful? My word. I keep doing the alt tab, but I keep forgetting that my alt tabs. I keep forgetting what my last window was when I do an alt tab. So I keep accidentally going to my stream window. Keep accidentally opening OBS instead of. I heard something about an old lady disrespecting someone. Typical Karen behavior. Yeah, exactly. I told her to lower her voice because people were reading and she yelled even more and I had to get the librarian in charge for help. Yikes. I'm going to it's like I'm going to assume you're from Europe because I don't think there are libraries that are open at 5 in the morning. Or at least I'm gonna assume you're not American because, you know. The reason I say this is because I was going to make a joke about Americans. And then I realized, no, an American would not be awake at this time. Like, an American would not be awake at their job, at the library at this time. So... Okay, do I... There we go. Crumpled witch hat. Or at least the beginnings of a crumpled witch hat. It's 5 in the morning. I'm in New York. Oh my goodness, there are libraries that are open at 5 in the morning? Good on the New York libraries, I guess. I would have loved to have libraries that were open at that time when I was still a student. Oh, actually no. I would still love to have libraries open at that time. It just everything in the Philippines almost everything in the Philippines opens at 9. It's infuriating. Nothing is open late, nothing is open late, nothing is open early. Not unless it's food related, which it's another can of worms. Yeah, for the senior people who wake up early. That's nice. Yeah, most of the stores in Germany also open around 9. I can finally color my drawing. Awesome! I agree with Schnee. That is awesome. It's so funny to me. Well, no, it's not really funny. It's more like it's delightful to me that Marisa kind of just crumples up her hat in her hurt pose or defeat pose, defeat sprite. Our library is open all night and day. Luckily for me, I'm a one morning shift. Don't have to deal with the teens that come in at 3 a.m. trying to vape. Oh goodness. Just the morning shift, not the graveyard shift. I do not envy people on graveyard shift. I especially don't envy them, considering the fact that most of the people on graveyard shift, most of the people you deal with in graveyard shift are probably smokers. Most of the people who are awake most of the people who have terrible insomnia, or rather most of the people who have terrible insomnia self-medicate on some level, and usually the self-medication includes cigarettes or vapes or some other inhalant, some other thing that people inhale. I really dislike it. Can never work graveyard shift. I worked graveyard shift in the past. It's not a pleasant experience. Okay, where's the gap? There's the gap. Gap? I don't see Yukari here. I can imagine. I tried once, messed up my sleep schedule. The thing is, I'm from the Philippines, right? Most of my clients are from the US. So if I want to talk to them, I either talk to them during their morning and my evening, or I have to wait until like 5 in the morning, my time, for them to get off of work so they can finally talk to me. Sometimes I forget that original sprites had to be drawn as well. Yeah. My sleep schedule right now is fairly decent for that. Like I'm awake late enough to be able to talk to most of my clients after they get off work. But I'm also awake. But I also wake up early enough that I'm able to talk to them before they get on work. My biggest issue really right now is my stream time, because my stream time is I've found that my stream time is not really conducive to talking with my clients. It's a big bother to me. Oh, that is surprising. Her bow is also white. The bow in her hair is also white. That is... I am not used to that. Sleep schedule can become its own a sleep schedule can become its own mental illness when it's bad enough. Yeah. Like imagine being awake. Imagine only ever being awake when the sun isn't up. Imagine only ever being awake when no one else is awake. It's a bit of an isolating experience, let's just say that. It is interesting though, I will agree there. Like walking around town in the middle of the night. I can only say that because I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man, and my city is relatively crime-free. But walking around in the middle of the night is like the city changes changes when it's late at night. So many places that are normally busy are suddenly not busy, and it's a bit surreal. Am I using the wrong pen for this? Wrong brush, not the wrong pen. I imagine it's even worse in the US because from what I understand, you're no longer most places aren't open at night anymore. Like places that used to be open at night are no longer open at night. And worst of all, what was it? And worst of all, even just existing as a person out and about at night will cause police and guards to treat you as if you're a criminal. Because why are you out at night? There's nothing to do out at night. Why are you out? Sure, you're probably up to something no good. It's a bit aggravating. I should probably change that black color to something grayer. But since I'm underage, you being underage means that you have to stay home. People will make you stay home even if you have legitimate reasons to be out. They will make you go home. Man, this crumpled witch hat is so cute. I never go out at night unless I have to. Hate crime has been on the rise. I'm very paranoid. Yeah. I just realized I didn't draw Marisa's what is this called? Apron. She's supposed to have an apron. Let's fix that. I was wondering why I didn't end up drawing frills. Because I could have sworn Marisa in this game was frilly. That's why. Another thing I'm missing, the buttons on her shirt. It's the only game with buttons on her shirt in this particular pattern. Only one of them is going to be visible, but the one should be visible. Okay. Let's begin the lighting. Dark blue. Oh, right, I forgot to... There we go. I do wish that I could stream at a later time so that instead of like 3 in the morning, I start streaming at 5 or 6 in the morning instead. However, when it gets to prime time in the Philippines, or at least Philippine prime time, which is like 7 to 8 o'clock, my internet starts becoming less reliable. Like, in the few streams where I go on really long, where I take like 6 hours and stuff, where I go up to 8 p.m., it hasn't given me issues yet, but it could, which is an issue for me. It's rather unfortunate. And the blue shadows end up looking gray. The blue shadows on the yellow hair end up looking gray. I need to use a different color for this. Maybe purple. I just had a kid come and ask if we had the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. I had a conversation with her and she told me she hasn't had any spoilers. I'm super excited to see Gojo win. Oh no. Are we talking about like... I don't follow Jujutsu Kaisen, but I assume... I assume Gojo eventually loses, right? Is that the thing? Oh, he lost. He dies at the end. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this person... That kid's gonna be so heartbroken. Oh my goodness. This is probably going to be a first for them. Most shonen don't kill off their protagonists. Wait, is Gojo a protagonist? Actually? I don't read Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I assume he's a protagonist, given how much glazing he gets on social media, but like, I don't actually know. It's... He's not the main protagonist. The protagonist is Yuji. After he wins, Gojo wins, and then oh my god. So Gojo wins, and immediately after there's a panel of him and his best friend cut in half. Oh my goodness. That's... Oh my goodness. That teenager is gonna have a bad day. Red, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, Tippy. Thank you for... Casually just ruining the day of a random teenager sounds like the funniest, but also the evilest shit ever. Indeed. Have a good rest, Tippy. Thank you for hanging out. The thing is, Shnish, that's... this isn't even Orange Cream's fault. This isn't even Orange Cream's fault. Orange Cream just didn't want to spoil. Orange Cream just didn't want to spoil the kid on what happens. You know, it just makes it even funnier, does it? The fact that Orange Cream there was nothing Orange Cream could do. Oh, that is cruel. I didn't tell her he's dead, but she got the exact manga he dies in. Oh. Anime onlys are gonna riot when that eventually gets adapted. Wait, Schnee, did you think Orange Cream went out of their way to spoil the manga? No, that's not what happened. They deliberately went out of their way to not spoil it. Okay. Is there more? Not really. I guess I could add shadows to the hair. Even then, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's add specific colors. All of the black parts will be black. All of the red parts will be purple. Everything colored like this. Everything skin colored will be purple. Do the same for the hair. Does it make it better? Yes, it does. Okay. Now for the highlights. I thought that the person saw that he was reading Jujutsu Kaisen manga, looked inside, and was spoiled that way. Ah. Marisa looks so cute with this coupled hat. Oh man, this is so excellent. Okay, 2 out of 3 characters done. How long have I been streaming? Around 3 hours. 1.5 hours per character, it seems. Let me stop the recording. Okay, Reimu, Marisa, do I start to work on Alice now? Okay, I drew this. Do I draw... I drew this. Do I draw this as well? I'm gonna draw this one, and Shanghai is going to be drawn like this. Probably. That kid, I asked for help to find it. That kid asked for help to find it, so I pointed her to where it was. And she grabbed volume 26. Oh boy. Okay. Update the to-do list. Okay. There's Marisa. There's Reimu. Okay. New layer. No, not new layer. New 2025-07-23 Scarlet Weather Rhapsody Alice. Fate was not on that teenager's side on that day. Love the drawings. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this for like, how many months now? Over 6 months. I started November. I've been doing this for 8 months. Let's see here. I did Embodiment of Scarlet Devil during November of 2024. That's switch over. opened Perfect Cherry Blossom back in December. Immaterial and Missing Power back in January and February. At some point when I was doing... I realized at some point while I was doing Immaterial and Missing Power, I started doing actual soft shading and high detailed shadows. Funny. March, I did Imperishable Night. Man, I still love these ones. Reimu and Marisa. And April, I did Phantasmagoria Flower View. April, well into... I just realized I did April into... I was doing Phantasmagoria of Flower View for an entire month, April and May. It makes sense, there were like 17 characters. Goodness, there were so many characters. Marisa and Reimu in that game were so gorgeous. And finally, there's Mountain of Faith. This is probably the one that I put the most effort into all of the drawings. All of them have backgrounds. Because I could afford to do all of them with backgrounds. Anyway, Alice Margatroid, let's go. She's gonna be... what is it called? She's gonna be doing this pose, and Shanghai is going to be doing this pose. Let's go. All of them are... All of your drawings are amazing. Thank you. I spent a lot of effort in them. Yeah, I am recording. Okay, back to work. Okay, how do I do... The hand is on her... The hand is on her chest. Okay, the hand can't be this big if it's on her chest. The angle isn't right if I do it like that. Okay, so the book, Alice's book. Normally when you carry a book like that, you carry it like this. So Alice is just going to be looking at the viewer. This is one of the few This is one of the few sprites in this game where the character is looking at the viewer, instead of looking at the character they're supposed to be talking to. Okay, so the ear is here, which means the head should be moved to the side a bit. And Alice is kind of just standing there. So, hip here, hip here. Okay. Do I put as much effort into Alice as I did Marisa? Probably. Like, I'm definitely... given how hard it's raining right now, like, it suddenly started raining, but given how hard it started raining right now, I don't think I have the time to put as much effort into Alice as I did Reimu or Marisa. So I might have to rush this a little bit. Just a little. Which is unfortunate that I have to do that at all, but like if my room ends up flooding while I'm still streaming, it's gonna be this is gonna be a clippable moment, surely, but it's gonna be rather troublesome to deal with still. Not gonna lie, it's awesome to see your art improve with every character you make. Is my art actually improving, or is it just that I'm putting more time into them? Because here's the thing, Mountain of Faith, I'm double clicking, come on. Mountain of Faith. The reason Mountain of Faith all has much effort put into them as fast as I can is because there are only 11 characters. As opposed to like, what game was it? As opposed to the previous game, Phantasmagoria Flower Review, where it's... most of the characters are like very simple. All of the characters are simple, not that much detail. The reason there's not that much detail is because there are so many characters. The same is true about Imperishable Night, where... The same is true about Imperishable Night, where... yes, there is more detail, but... yeah. The difference is more stark in the first few games. Well, yeah, like Reimu, Marisa, and Rumia here. All of this was done in like, what? 4 hours? 6 hours? All 3 of these characters? Like, there's... like, all of these have fairly... all of these are like fairly high effort. And then you get the PCB where it's like characters in a white void. And it's not even all that well all that detailed. And you only actually start getting detail when you get to the end of end characters. It's mostly a matter of how much time I'm able to put into the characters. Which is why you heard me mention that I might not be able to put as much effort into Alice as I as I was able to with Marisa. It's because I don't think I have enough time. Not necessarily because of anything else. It's mostly because it's raining, and if my room floods while I'm doing a stream, it means I'm not gonna be able to bail water. And bailing water is rather important to make it so that my room doesn't flood any deeper than it does. You know what I mean. Alright, taking a drink. Now, what is Alice's outfit again? Right. Fascinating. The half cape, is it even, is it, you're right, the half cape doesn't even go down past the shoulders. The big factor is how good art will be, but I still think that you at least had a little bit better in drawing quickly. Well, yeah, that is a thing. Like, I have more practice now that I've done this for like 8 months. It's hard to draw quickly and on stream. It's hard to draw quickly and on stream when you're not used to drawing quickly and on stream. So the biggest issue here is that I don't have space for Shanghai. Let me move her a little bit. It's fun to me that Alice in this game doesn't have a poofy skirt. Or at least for these sprites. She does have a poofy skirt in general, just not in the portrait sprites. Dialogue. Okay. I believe Alice in this game has like 2 rings, and her arm is covered in strings. Yeah, that works better. Okay. I can say the same. Taking a long time gives you ability to work on details. It makes the art better. believe her hair is curly. Slightly different interpretation to how I did her other artwork. In, what was it? Immaterial and Missing Power? Yeah, I gave her basically straight hair in Immaterial and Missing Power. Plain red headband is probably the biggest thing when it comes to Alice. It feels weird for her headband to just be plain red and not have the frills. Okay. This covers the neck, right? I hate... Okay. I hate when my computer does that. Oh goodness, I'm gonna need to eat soon. I can literally hear my stomach grumbling. Yikes. I don't think my mic is picking it up though. Oh, but I don't really have the money to buy food right now. I don't know. I guess some rice. Some salt and rice will work. Will work nicely. Need to hurry up and finish one of my commissions so I can finally get paid. After this. I just realized I'm gonna have to erase all of this to make room for the book. I'll do the book later. There we go. There we go. Are these actual frills? Huh. Sometimes I think it would be cool if YouTube streams also had something like channel points. I mean, channel points are what the top fans thing is. The crowns, the annoying crowns things are. If you mean like if you mean like channel points, like using using an automatically accrued resource to do stuff in chat, I don't know. Like, regardless of what you mean by that, the XP points YouTube has is just for one stream. Right, that's true. Well, either way, I'm not particularly keen on them. Like, when I watch people on Twitch, I disable every instance of channel points. So even if YouTube had that, I wouldn't be using them. What should one really use them for? The only time I've ever seen people use them is for like gambling. Like how many tries before I win against this boss type of gambling. That's the only use for it I've ever seen that actually makes sense for how people use it. Alternatively, it's like, alternatively, you're playing something like Baldur's Gate or something, and it's like, I'm gonna leave it up to chat to decide how we want this story to go and stuff like that. June maxing without actually using money, yeah. But that's literally the only use case for it that I've ever seen. Gambling. And I don't really care. I'm not big on gambling. It's like winning at gambling doesn't give me that much. Does it really give me the satisfaction? Although, very few things, now that I think about it, very few things give me satisfaction. Like winning against my opponent in a multiplayer game doesn't really give me satisfaction. Play sounds using a soundboard, which gets annoying pretty fast. All soundboard, all notification settings, like soundboards and notifications on this, like on Discord, for example, all of that, I disabled it. I have no desire to interact with it at all. which is which has resulted in me being labeled a stick in the mud, someone who's just no fun, a spoil sport by many a memer. But yeah, it is super niche. Currency, show an avatar on screen. I'm in the stream of someone who shows avatars on stream. Well, not really avatars, more like you pick like a Pokemon, and that Pokemon walks around on this on the bottom of their screen. It's like, it's fine, I suppose. It's cute, but I don't particularly care about all of the games that you can play using those avatars. Like when I come to watch a stream, I'm there to watch the streamer, not interact with chat, which I feel is kind of antithetical to how most people experience streams. Like for most people, the chat interaction is part of the appeal of live streams, which is lost if you don't have any interaction whatsoever. But I don't really care. Like, I'm also one of those people who will just watch VODs. I just watch VODs. So, like the live interaction part doesn't really matter to me either. Like, unless I'm the one streaming, I don't care. Which I suppose makes me kind of a weirdo when it comes to live streaming. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, I also only interact with a few streamers. I don't really have the time to interact with streamers. Like, most of my work is done at times where I can't be watching a streamer, because most of the streamers I'm interested in watching stream at like 6 in the morning for me. And that's usually the point where I'm about to go to bed. If there were more streamers who streamed at a reasonable time for me, then maybe. But alas, it's not to be. Which is why it's so surprising to me how many regulars I have. Like, how many regulars I have who are like people watching from people from the US watching at like 4 in the morning or 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. Even 8 months later, it's still really surprising to me how many American insomniacs end up on my stream. Like, I expected my viewer base to be Europeans and Asians, but no, American insomniacs. It's pretty funny. Okay, what? Oh, Shanghai. Shanghai looks so cute in this one. Honestly, if my stream becomes so big that I can't handle the chat anymore, I'm somewhat tempted to just ban everyone, ban every new person who just constantly talking. But like I say, I'm tempted. I say I'm tempted, but more than likely, I'm just gonna stop streaming. Like if I can no longer keep up with chat, then if I can no longer keep up with chat, then it's very unlikely that I'll ever get to that point, because like art streaming is pretty niche. But if I do ever get to that point, I'm just gonna stop streaming. I've gotten big enough and popular enough that I don't need to stream anymore. Actually, no. The thing is, 10 people. 10 active people is enough to make it so that you can no longer keep up with chat. And I don't know. And I don't think that's... I don't think it's reasonable for me to stop streaming once if I only have 10 active chatters. Hello, basically contraption. As you can see, I'm drawing Alice. I've drawn Reimu, and I've drawn Marisa. They both look so cute. It's just a shirt, right? This simple shirt. Okay. The arms, I'm realizing, are too long. The arms are too long for the torso I gave her. And the side and the legs are also too long for the head I gave her. She's supposed to have chibi proportions. I think when person has basically around 100 active people, it becomes basically impossible to keep up with chat. Yeah, you're gonna... When you have like 100 active people, you're basically just keeping up with the vibes of chat as opposed to the actual chat. And most streamers never get to that point. So I'm like worrying over something that's very unlikely to happen. So basically, contraption, how have you been? What brings you to this corner of the internet at this time? I'm doing good. I'm feeling quite bored. I'm not entirely certain if this art stream is going to make you feel any less bored though. Making yourself lunch right now? Enjoy. I'll be honest. I don't think this stream is entertaining. It has vibes. It's good vibes, but I don't think it's entertainment per se. It's It's something to vibe to, not something to be entertained by. What if they want to have low stimulus entertainment? That is true. Like, there is a reason I am a big fan of Ninomai Inanis. Like, a low stimulus entertainment is quite nice. Okay. So, close those gaps. Other gaps. Any other gaps to close? Surprising, no gaps. Okay. No, not white. Gray. Okay, let us add the color. Okay, what is the most abundant color on Alice? Okay, what is the most difficult color to draw onto Alice? And it's definitely going to be white. So, start with the blue. Oh. Next up is pink. I believe this shade is good. Any other colors? Next is... do I do black or... let's go red. Okay, next is... yeah, black. Or rather, dark blue. Yikes. Okay, do I do the yellow? Do I do yellowed paper for this one? It has to be yellowed paper, right? This is white. Pristine white paper. Okay then. I'm also debating on whether or not to draw artwork, draw backgrounds for these characters. Because it seems in, where is it? It seems in where is it? There are enough backgrounds in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody for every character to have at least one. One background. I'm debating on whether. Actually, maybe I'll just copy and paste them. Now that I think about it, copy and pasting them would work. Okay. Okay. Blonde hair. Oh, there is a slowing build of pain in my back. Oh dear. I'm sitting up straight. Oh no. My posture is good. Why is this happening? Okay, let me stand up and stretch. See if that that helps. It is not helping. Oh my goodness, it's hurting more. Okay, sit back down. Okay, this is going to be a problem later. This is going to be a problem later. But I will deal with it later. For now, I'm just gonna continue drawing and hope it gets better. So troublesome. Any other colors other than white? Just Alice's skin. Make her really pale. So pale that her skin blends into... So pale that her skin blends into her hair. White woman. Or something to that effect. I don't know why the white woman spotted meme is... I don't know why I find that funny. Okay. Okay. Do I color things white now? Let's go white. That makes things easier. Excellent. There we go. Okay. Last thing to do, add the colors to the eyes and do shadows. Yeah, colors to the eyes and then shadows. Alice has blue eyes, right? I remember her having blue eyes. She's one of the few characters at the time who has blue eyes. She has gold eyes in this one. Okay. Okay then. Does Shanghai have blue eyes? She does. Okay. Okay. Shadows now? Yeah, sure. Ooh, my back. And dark blue. Lower the opacity, and let's go. I'm back. I'm randomly leaving. I was talking with a friend. Don't worry about it. As this stream, these streams are pretty chill. Not a lot happens. And when there is no active chat, I just draw. The primary goal for these streams is for me to draw something, not really to interact with chat. Appearing and disappearing, like those obstacles in the final stages of every Mega Man game. They appear and disappear at a fixed interval. And you have to anticipate when they return. Lest you fall down and have to do the entire platforming section again. Everyone hates those, but they're iconic. Oh, my back. I'm gonna need to lie down after this. I'm gonna need to lie down and possibly get something to eat. Oh no. Why did I have to think about eating? Does anyone in chat have a favorite struggle meal? I can start if you guys want. My favorite struggle meal is leftover rice and some salt. Ice and a monster energy. How much? I don't actually know how much a monster energy is, but if I have to pay for it, then I probably... Then again, if that's like your standard struggle meal, you're probably buying like multiple cans of monster. Enough that you have a stash of them. Like you're not going out of your way to buy them. Any of the food the nice librarians give you. Ah, yes. So, mooching off of other people's kindness. That too. I love that. I love being able to do that. I of course would also try to contribute, try to give it, pay it forward and stuff, but generally speaking, I never really have enough money to be able to do that. It's unfortunate. But hey, that's the life of a starving artist for you. They're also nice. I get all types of free food from them. When I try to pay back, they always say it's fine. Yeah, that tends to be what ends up happening. If they're kind enough to give you free food, if you try to pay them back, they're like, "No, I gave it to you for free. You're going to accept it for free." A lot of the time, they can be pretty aggressive about it too. A lot of the time it's quite cute though. Like when they basically force you to accept their kindness. Renews people. It's something that can renew a person's faith in humanity. I just realized I did not color that blue. Let's fix that. There we go. You know, not like that. And all of this should be filled with shadows. Okay. Nearly done with Alice. I'm nearly done with the stream, actually. That's the one thing that I'm missing right now. Okay. Select alpha. Now, select all the parts that are black. Let's increase the threshold so all parts that I want are selected. One thing that I wish Medibang and to some extent Fire Alpaca had was select all colors option, like a tool of some sort. He's super useful. Okay, now select the hair. Yeah, select the hair. This color. Instead of that, make it purple. Do the same thing to the pink parts. And finally, select the parts that are skin, make that red. Well, only the living ones. Only the living skin. The porcelain skin that Shanghai has can stay that color. Okay. Shadow's done. Last things last. Let's do the highlights. Oh boy. And Anything else? Okay. Alice is done. Marisa is done. Reimu is done. All 3 characters for the stream are done. Oh, thank you for watching. Okay. When will the next stream be? Probably the 26th. Unless more flooding happens. It'll probably be the 26th of July, 3 p.m. Philippines time, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, Eastern Daylight Time, I think. Oh boy. Okay, so what else was I supposed to say? Right. I have a coffee, coffee.com/Redler Red7. You can tip me. I am supported by strangers on the internet paying me to draw artwork. Even as little as $1 can help. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys this Saturday. Hopefully. Anyway, where is that end stream button?